Because... Because...
In The Godfather, Marlon Brando's Don Corleone was supposed to deliver his chilling monologue without any distractions. But then, a stray cat wandered onto the set. Instead of shooing it away, Brando picked it up and started stroking it like a true mafia boss. Director Francis Ford Coppola loved it and kept it in the final cut. In Midnight Cowboy, Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight were filming on a real street when a taxi ran a red light and nearly hit them. Hoffman didn't break character. He slapped the hood and yelled,
"Walking here! Up yours, you son of a bitch!"
That cab driver wasn't even an actor. He was just a local going to work.
I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
In Dumb and Dumber, there's a classic car scene where Jim Carrey suddenly goes,
"Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?"
and unleashes a screech that could break glass. Jeff Daniels visibly fights for his life not to laugh, and the poor guy in the middle looks like he's about to jump out of the van. Recently, Ricky Gervais' Afterlife released its third and final season on Netflix, leaving many viewers emotional with the finale. The new blooper reel reveals that most of the cast, but especially Gervais, could hardly get through filming a scene without dissolving into laughter.
I can see the fear!
Hygiene is paramount. You can write that down.
Yeah.
I love how Ricky Gervais is the writer and creator of the show, and he knows exactly what's coming, yet he's the one who breaks out laughing the most.
6 hours?
6 or 7 hours.
Tired?
A little bit.
When comedian Louis C.K. continuously broke character with Kate McKinnon during a Tenement Museum sketch, thanks to his hilariously off-the-mark Polish accent, Lou is the only person I know who could bomb a skit and make it funnier.
I wish I could bring home more money. Hey.
The Office stars are professionals, but sometimes the show is too funny for even them to handle. On the episode of Secret Santa, which featured a scene so funny that the entire cast broke while filming.
What would you like for Christmas, little Kevin?
The cast and crew said they struggled with this scene more than any other in the entire show. Somebody would always break character because it was so funny. Even the cut that made it into the episode, you can see the whole cast holding their laughter.
When can I sit on your lap?
Right now! Come on over here, big boy! There we go. Oh, my God.
On Murderville, when Kumail Nanjiani started squawking and Will Arnett almost lost it. In Murderville, guest breaking character and cracking up is just part of the deal, but seeing Will Arnett almost lose it? Now that was something you didn't see every day. It's not like he's known for breaking, which made Kumail's unexpected antics even funnier. In Jurassic Park, there's a scene where Lex Murphy is eating Jell-O, and then stops midway because she sees a raptor. She was actually supposed to say something, but Ariana Richards forgot her line, and director Steven Spielberg decided that the look on her face was so perfect, he kept it in. In Beautiful Girls, when Timothy Hutton says goodbye to Natalie Portman at the end, he plants a kiss on her cheek. This wasn't planned, and Portman's reaction is completely authentic. At the end of Sea of Love, Al Pacino crashes hard into a passerby while walking and talking. The collision knocks him back a few steps, but he continues his line without missing a beat. This wasn't scripted, the passerby wasn't even a background actor. In the DVD commentary, the director mentioned they couldn't close off the full area, since it was a public street in New York, so the person was just a random local.
Hey, listen. This is fantastic, no?
During the Jamie Foxx show Traffic School Days episode, the entire cast burst into laughter when Mark Curry, playing the instructor, slid and almost tripped as he ran toward the front of the room.
The problem, it was square.
Did I ask you to stay in the big ball?
The fact that the slide was a mistake but still so clean to this day amazes me.
Did I ask you to speak, boy?
During one of the parks and recreation scenes, Aubrey Plaza and Chris Pratt head to the doctor's office for Andy's concussion. However, the situation takes an unexpectedly funny turn when they uncover Andy's quirky, never-ending wiping symptom during the visit.
I'll wipe, and I'll wipe, and I'll wipe, and I'll wipe. It's like I'm wiping a marker or something.
I love how the cameraman has to switch angles mid-scene to try and hide April's breaking of character, as well as the doctor's smiling. You can tell Andy is trying his best not to laugh as well.
And I'll wipe. Oh 100 times. Still poop. Still poop.
Let me check that. You want a piece of me?
This is one of my favorite bloopers. I've watched it over and over and just can't stop laughing. Jerry Stiller delivers lines in such an unexpectedly hilarious manner that the rest of the cast can't keep from falling out of their seats.
What the hell does that?
It was such a funny scene that the Seinfeld team decided to run the bloopers over the closing credits, which was not standard practice back then.
What the hell does that mean?
In The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Steve Carell really went method by actually getting his chest waxed on camera. The pain was very real, which makes his screaming all the more hysterical.
Oh, you! ¿Cómo se llama? No, Kelly Clarkson!
This line wasn't in the script. It was just what his soul shouted in the moment. In Good Will Hunting, the final scene with Robin Williams reading Will's goodbye letter wasn't supposed to end on a joke. But when he saw the line, "I had to go see about a girl," he smiled and ad-libbed,
Son of a bitch. He stole my line.
In This Is 40, Melissa McCarthy goes on a full-on rage rant that was 100% improvised. She goes 2 minutes straight without breaking.
Probably, I'm gonna start with Karen Carpenter's head. I'm gonna rip her head off, and I'm gonna drink her blood.
In Why Him, Bryan Cranston tries to stay serious during the toilet meditation scene but fails spectacularly. Keegan-Michael Key sits inches from his face, stone cold serious, not saying a word. That's all it takes. Cranston bursts out laughing every single time, totally loses it. In Elf, during the doctor's office scene where they're about to draw blood for a DNA test, James K.H. was laughing so hard that at one point he turned his back to the camera to try and hide it. In Liar Liar, Jim Carrey goes off script constantly, but instead of breaking the scene, he just leans into it making weird sounds, goofy faces, and turning every mistake into something funnier. In American Beauty, there's a dinner scene where Kevin Spacey suddenly hurls a plate at the wall. And that wasn't in the script. His co-stars had no idea it was coming, and their shocked reactions were real. The director loved it so much, he kept it in the final cut. In The Empire Strikes Back, when Lando flirts with Leia, Han shoots back with,
All right. You old smoothie.
That line wasn't planned, and Carrie Fisher's little grin was totally real.
All right. You old smoothie.
Hello, sir.
In Rush Hour, the chemistry between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker is so good, they could barely get through scenes without cracking up.
He cannot speak English.
In one moment, Tucker butchers a Chinese name so badly, Jackie just loses it. He tries to stay in character, but you can see him fighting back a laugh before completely breaking. They had to do multiple takes, but the real laugh was funnier than anything in the script.
Use some peanuts?